my skin so gorgeous. We thank the life gorgeous. Thank the life gorgeous. I love the life gorgeous. Its torso is so tight.
Welcome to the Life Gorgeous. Young Craigers is back. This is where I share my magical life in hopes of improving your life, back from a birthday bonanza on the California coast. I'll tell you a little bit about that. But something is pressing for me. I'm curious. I'm concerned. I'm excited. In a week, next Monday night, at Soldier Field, our Minnesota Vikings will be taking on Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. And I have a few thoughts about that game. First of all, I wish JJ McCarthy's first game was at home and not at Soldier Field. Historically, the Vikings do not play well at Soldier Field. JJ's going to be jacked up. I need him to be poised. I need Kevin O'Connell to call a good game. He says they're going to run the ball. They've improved the offensive line. Is it just for pass protection? No, it's for running. We've got Aaron Jones. We've got Jordan Mason from the Niners. I need KOC to protect JJ, especially in JJ's first game. We know he's going to have to pass. There's going to be a bunch of third downs. We know that. I don't know if I've ever told you this. My two favorite offensive plays are the draw. Here comes the blitz. They're going to pass. No, it's a draw. Ooh, fake them out. But my absolute favorite is the screen pass. I know it's a timing thing, but you got all this anger, this rush, this blitz coming, and then a little dink over for a screen pass. It's like in volleyball, I like the dink over the spike. You see how I operate? Screen pass. So I need Kevin O'Connell in JJ McCarthy's first game to be mature, to be efficient, and to run the ball. Run the ball. I actually have the Bears winning this game because it's a tough one. If we were playing them the second game of the season and we had played at home, we'd have a little rhythm, but I still think we're going to have a great season. But I just have the Bears winning. It's asking a lot for your first professional start in the NFL to play at Soldier Field. However, our defense is really good. We could easily win, and if we win, it'll be because of the defense in B-Flow. Great defensive coordinator. Great front seven. I just can't wait for this game. I am so fired up for this opener. Monday night, JJ McCarthy's debut. And if we do win the game, which we can because we're a better team, I will be ecstatic. Win or lose, Craigers is going to record a podcast after the game for Tuesday morning. So I'll be doing that. It's in the preseason when JJ threw that pass to Jordan Addison and Jordan had made a great diving catch. So exciting. JJ can run. He's mobile. He's going to throw some picks. That's okay. Brett Favre threw a lot of picks. But very curious to see how well he plays and how the Vikings play in that game. I should mention, happy that we have Adam Thielen back. I believe he still has something left in the tank. Great route runner, great hands. And he's tough, plays hard. Good to have him back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the birthday bonanza. Many of you know I'm not a big fan of flying. I do like driving up the coast of California. I believe it's magical. I go to new spots. I go to familiar spots. and old spots. And I just want you to know that we've sold our beautiful vintage Eurovan, Volkswagen Eurovan, great engine. It's an Audi engine, bulletproof is what they say. And we have a new van. I'm not going to get specific. I like to be discreet. It's a cargo van that was renovated. I can stand up in it. It's like a Sprinter van, but it's not. Shower, hot shower, bathroom, flat screen, fridge, place to cook. It's pretty special. And what it does, it gives you total freedom. Now, we can still stay in a hotel, and we will. But if we don't stay in a hotel, we can stay anywhere we want, campgrounds, something called hip camp. I don't want to talk over anyone's head, but there's a lot of campers. They know about this stuff. You can stay at certain places, parking lots, at certain stores. I don't want to give away the secrets, but total freedom. I don't have to check out at 11 a.m. I can take a nap whenever I want. I don't have to carry my luggage into the hotel. I don't have to check out or wait to check in at 3 p.m. Total freedom, sleep like a baby, fresh air, love it. Just a blast. Not my idea, but I've embraced it. Princess Cherry likes it. She likes camping. We go to campgrounds. We go other places. I get dressed up. I go to Michelin star restaurants. I went to 3 on this trip. Bell's in Los Alamos, which I love to go to. Greg and Daisy Ryan, they own it. They're dominating. They also have a restaurant in Los Olivos called Bar La Côte. Had lunch there. Amazing. This is what it's all about. You drive up, you got Ventura, you've got Ojai, you've got Carpinteria right on the beach, Los Alamos, Solvang. I mentioned Los Olivos. We also went up. There's an area called, you've got Arroyo Grande, San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, Morro Bay. Went to Morro Bay. Went to Arroyo Grande. Went to Cambria. Hadn't been there in a few years. It's near the Hearst Castle. Of course, the real magic is up in my favorite place, Carmel. Went to 2 Michelin star restaurants up there. One of them I had never eaten at, but I've gone to the bar there. It's called Aubergine at the L'Auberge Hotel, Carmel. So I've had martinis there. I've met the chef, Justin Cogley, legend already at a young age. 2 Michelin stars. Had the tasting menu. Amazing. I hope you young people follow my Instagram where I chronicle my journeys. But Aubergine at L'Auberge was amazing. And I just sat there and took it all in. Usually I'm chatty. I'm just breathing and looking at the magic delivered on the table. Duck, Wagyu beef, lots of different fish, a little something called caviar sprinkled. They just throw it around the dining room. And recently, Aubergine, this restaurant, 2 Michelin stars, they have served President Obama and Michelle and Steph Curry and his wife separately, separate occasions, I think both anniversaries. It's a special place. Justin was, the chef was amazing. I also found out he now owns the place somehow. So I sometimes worry about these special spots. Like Carmel is going to get overrun with tourists. It already has. I lived there in the early 90s. But it's just life. It's just the way it is. There aren't too many secret spots. We know some beaches along the way that we don't really broadcast, but it was great. It's about as good as it gets for me. I love Carmel. I lived there 3 years, fell in love with the place. The other Michelin star restaurant, I didn't know we were going to go, but I wanted to. It's called Chez Noir, one Michelin star. Uh, Monique and Johnny, another husband and wife, own it, and it's doing extremely well. And I last year for my birthday, I had the tasting menu. You can see that I spread it out. This year was aubergine, last year was Chez Noir, and I wanted to go to Chez Noir. It's one of my favorite bars, but they only have like 6 seats. It's a beautiful little bar, great marble, and it opens at 5, and I couldn't get there at 5. We go at 6, and there are 2 seats there, and I just jump at the seats, get the seats, and proceed. I didn't do the tasting menu. I could have and probably should have because I ordered like crazy. And I had a nice martini there. And I highly recommend Chez Noir, the tasting menu, or just order at the bar if you can get to the bar. But the other seating is beautiful. So that was great. And of course, my favorite restaurant, because I've known the owner for years, Carrie Lutis, is L'Escargot French restaurant. There's a wooden snail outside. Sometimes I get the beef Wellington. And I always like to tell people the chef Carrie only will cook it rare. But if you want it to be medium or medium rare, don't cut the pastry. Let it just keep cooking in there for a few minutes, and then you can open it up. Full confession: when I do travel, the 1 martini a week rule is broken. I will have a martini occasionally on consecutive nights or every other night. Just a small Nick and Nora. Nobody gets hurt. I do believe in drinking in moderation. After the trip now, I probably won't drink for a couple weeks. I'm just sharing. I like to be healthy. I work out a lot, hike a lot. Might eat 1 meal a day for a while. Who knows? Just cleansing. But also when hiking, I had never been to Point Lobos. This happens sometimes. You live somewhere, you don't see everything. And ladies and gentlemen, I went somewhere that Princess Cherry loves. She loves Big Sur. And I'm going to post this. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to post it on my Instagram. We went to a place called Esalen with an E. Look it up. It's a little retreat. It's a little retreat right on the coast down in Big Sur. Yoga and classes and clothing optional. I just kept my head down. And they have massages, and I got a massage on the coastline, and it's just crashing waves. But I'm going to do some jokes where on the Instagram about how I somehow healed people. I would wink at people and they would stop and start breathing. They just felt overwhelmed with inner peace. They heard my exhale. I walked through a class. They have classes outside. I walked right through a class and and everyone stopped and stared at this big, tall man, Kreger's. And the instructor stopped and said, "That was amazing what you just did. Class is dismissed. No more classes the rest of the day. Sir, teach us." So what I'm saying is, if you're listening, is my inner peace thwarted their inner peace. Beat it. It beat it. Anyways, I'm going to try to do some of those jokes on Instagram. See how that works out. But it was nice. They fed us. We're there for a day. We had a day pass. Stayed in a campground down there in Big Sur. Very nice. Very different than Carmel. I'll tell you one of my issues. It's the same with Malibu. I like Malibu. Some people love it, but you can't really park and walk around a little village. It's just spread out. And Big Sur is just spread out. Not particularly a safe road, by the way. And so I prefer the fairy tale village of Carmel, walking around, going down to the beach, running on the beach, getting coffee in the morning. It's great. I think that's a lot. I wasn't going to go this long. I just got back from the trip and I got things to do. Apologies for not having a pod last week on YouTube, but I was busy and I know you guys are forgiving. You know, you're good people. People tell me that I'm a nice guy. You guys are nice. You're nice people. Didn't really watch anything. We would just sack out after dinner. We were tired. Reception wasn't always great also, but we didn't have time until like the last night. And I just said, let's rewatch a movie. It's one of my favorites. I rewatch it a lot, called No Way Out, 7.1, Costner, Gene Hackman. Will Patton steals the show. Sean Young's in it. No Way Out. Because Kreger's rewatches movies. Okay, next time we talk, maybe the Vikings will be 1-0. Purple Pride, Skull. We'll see you next time. And remember, young people, I'm proud of you.